Growing up, my parents had this absolute unbreakable obsession with our family chore chart. The rule was non-negotiable. If you were assigned to wash the dishes, they had to be immaculate. My dad would literally hold glasses up to the dining room light, checking for water spots. If he found even one tiny smudge, you had to rewash the entire batch. No excuses, no exceptions. By the time I hit 14, I was completely over it. They wanted immaculate, I'd give them museum quality. I decided to go full malicious compliance. The next night, I showed up for dish duty wearing white cotton archival gloves, a surgical mask, and a headlamp. My mom walked into the kitchen, stopped dead in her tracks, and asked what on earth I was doing. I looked at her with deadly seriousness and said, "Decontaminating the feeding vessels, mother. One cannot be too careful with microscopic pathogens." It didn't stop there. I started treating the kitchen like a high-security laboratory. I bought a cheap magnifying glass online, and after washing each plate, I would inspect it under the light for a solid 2 minutes. If my sister walked into the kitchen, I'd hold up my hand and yell, "Halt!" Entering a sterile field without a hairnet puts the dinnerware at extreme risk. My dad tried to ignore it, but I cracked him during Sunday dinner. I brought out a clipboard, and as I washed, I began loudly logging the data. Item number 4, ceramic bowl, 0.0 milligrams of residue detected. Structural integrity, optimal. Then, I looked right at my dad and said, "However, the forks from your meal show severe tatter-tot buildup. I'm going to need you to sign this biohazard release form before I proceed." My grandparents came over the next week, and I took it to the ultimate level. I set up a quarantine zone on the counter with yellow caution tape. When my grandma tried to hand me her coffee cup, I grabbed it with barbecue tongs, placed it in a plastic bee.